Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chubowski in the second round of the final week of this season. Looking at the feats, I still need to do some squad arena battles, do a couple of other things. The fleet commander one, I should not forget as usual, as I tend to have to rush it a bit on the last day and do all of my battles. Then the Bespin occupation one, so I've been thinking about this one a little bit, as my opponents, probably like many others of you, don't really allow you anywhere to use your Darth Vader, Boba Fett and Imperial Stormtrooper. So it's been quite tricky to try to figure out in what way I could maybe use it. The Imperial Trooper one, again, I'm not really looking at it, considering my opponents and my troopers. So I'm fighting Rice Suoil from the Guild Masters of Canada. He's got a non-ultimate ray, 307k lifetime score, and for the rest I don't really want to spend too much time looking at his roster and analyzing things, because he pretty much did the exact same thing as he always does. I guess the interesting thing about his roster, still worthy of pointing out, is like a Gear 11 Malak, Gear 11 Bastilla. He's got some strange gearing choices in there in favor of some much stronger characters. So yeah, not really sure what that is about. So anyway, yeah, he's done the same thing he always does. So he put his Grievous with Watt, his Night Sisters, his Padme team, and then in the bottom he put his pretty much all of his resistance characters. So my defense was pretty quick to set. It's fairly similar to what I usually do, but in this case what I expect him to do is to clear potentially no zones. It depends on how he tries to play it. Basically, by putting Darth Revan and General Skywalker together here, he is forced to use his General Skywalker and Darth Revan in this zone. But the thing is, he can mirror my General Skywalker and beat that, but he cannot mirror Darth Revan and beat that, I think, because he's slower, he's got a Gear 11 Malak. I don't see how that could work. So he basically has to take a bit of a risk there to try to kill as many as possible in my Darth Revan team. But if that backfires, then there's a risk he could not clear my Darth Revan, and then he can't get through to the back. So what he could do is just not use his General Skywalker at all in this zone and just go up top where I have my First Order with Hux and Sith Trooper. Yes, I've split off my Hux from my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, but I knew this guy didn't have an ultimate. Then I have my Night Sisters and my Grievous team as well. But he could full clear this zone, no problem, that would be fine, but then he definitely can't get through the bottom. So he has to try to go through the bottom, but at the same time that could end up backfiring and stop him from clearing any zones at all, because if he loses some of his teams in the bottom, he definitely can't get through the top, considering how much he set on defense. So he set himself up for a loss here, I think, but then again, if he always sets the exact same defense, that's kind of what you do. So looking at his defense then, what I am thinking of is to try out the feat, and this is going to be an awful idea, but hear me out. I want to try to do the following. I want to use my bounty hunters, take out Boba because he's needed for the feat, and put in Emperor Palpatine, who is Relic 7, who can AoE stun and heal up the bounty hunters, who can heal himself with his last special in case he gets plagued, which he definitely will. And he can land shocks to stop zombie from retaunting and everything. The issue is that without having Boba in there, I don't have the execute, so all of the kills would have to come from either fully controlling them or from Django's unique Zeta, as there's no Watt in the team either, and I'll come to that in a second. So that just seems really risky and really stupid to me, and the typical thing that people try to do to get feats. So I'm really not too happy with that one, to be honest, but I might give it a shot. And then what I want to do is, my initial plan against this array was to use my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with Watt, and that's it, because it's not particularly strong. I mean, if you see the Resistance Hero Finn, 260 speed, he's given it absolutely no love whatsoever. At least he has the proper sets on here. It just feels like he kind of automatically put mods on with that interface and call it a day. I don't really know. But yeah, I was thinking of using those two here, and then if I could add in Darth Vader, Boba Fett and Imperial Stormtrooper, then I could get the feat done. And that's probably the only team I can do it against, because in the back he has a Kira team with Nest, and then he has a Newt team. So I don't think those are happening. So it's a risk I could take there. I'd say the odds of losing are super high with bounty hunters there. But I do want to kind of give it a shot. I usually don't really care about feats, but I thought I would try something different here. If I don't try the feat, then I'm certain I'm going to win. There shouldn't be any challenge whatsoever in clearing all of these teams, and there's no way that he's going to clear all of mine in one shot. So it's a risk I can take. In case it goes wrong, I can send in CLS with Watt to kill the Night Sisters. Then I can just go with full First Order against the Ray team, and then just work my way through everything else. So I think it's a risk I can afford to take. That might mean that I have a little struggle in the back to clear both of his teams there, but it should still win me the match. So let's give it a try. It's an awful idea, I know, but sometimes you have to do something strange. So Cad Bane and then Emperor freaking Palpatine. I mean, I would have felt more comfortable doing Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine because I'd have a lot of control, but yeah. This is a terrible idea. Let's go. I did think of putting Emperor Palpatine in the lead, by the way, because all of them debuff a lot and you would take a lot of turns. But I do need the regeneration on the bounty hunters or I am done for. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay. Dengar stun. That's pretty annoying usually because their Mother Talzin is going to get Plague on me. Unless I stun here, please do. Nice. Okay. Oh no. There comes the pretty awful stun. I really didn't want that one to land. Well, let's see how we can do. Dengar will take a turn and heal. Barely any damage on Emperor Palpatine there. But he is getting dang, that's bad. I won't be able to circumvent on there. And he's done. Yeah, this is over. Well, it was worth the risk for me. I did think something like this was gonna happen, but I thought I'd maybe have a little more of a shot at doing well. But that didn't end up happening. Now with just Emperor Palpatine left here, not much is gonna happen, so I'm just gonna back out of this one. I did try for the feat, but this is often what happens when you mess around with feats. And I think it's a good demonstration of that. Alright, gonna go in again, I guess. Do the CLS what thing. Yeah, might as well. So, CLS, Han, Chewie, Old Ben, and what? It's gonna cut into my banners pretty hard, as I'll have to bring First Order, who are all going to die against the Ray team as well. So, I guess risking like, what's it gonna be? 30, 40 banners to try to gain 90? Yeah, pretty bad trade in the end, but that's okay. Another thing I could potentially do is use Geos with Watt, but this is probably more reliable. Right, so let's start by stunning Mother Talzin so that I don't have to deal with her stuff. Put the weapon tech on my Han. Taunt tech on Old Ben, who is usually going down really quickly. Let's see, I just want to put this one down. Alright, let's hope this one kills. Yes, nice. That was very clean. Okay. Let's try and get a stun in on Asajj. That was so little damage on Spirit there. Gear 11 Spirit. Pretty weird. I have no clue what happened there. I want to try to just get straight kills on everyone rather than having to deal with all the revives, so if I can, that would be terrific. Okay, beautiful. That means I can probably get full banners on this one. Okay, gonna save that one for Han in a second. Or not. Okay, at least she won't be dodging that one. Just do a basic. Wow, he even kills her. This is gonna take me a sec because he's gonna retaunt. And it's gonna cost me the banners on old banner, I guess. Yeah. Oh well. Can be pretty tricky to try to time that one. Okay, so no feat then. I mean, I could still give it a shot, but if I lose that Supreme Leader Kylo battle, then it's definitely game over for me to clear the Rey, I think, so that might be a bit too risky. If I look at the first order that I have, there's not too much in there that could give me a guaranteed clear. Because I wouldn't be healing enough is my concern. So I'm not going to risk it. Let's not do it. Taking enough risk for just that stupid feat. Let's just go with all of these. So Finn is atrociously slow. By passing a lot of turns, I am substantially gonna lower my health and protection, but should be okay. Let's work towards the ultimate a little bit here, I think. Put a stun on Poe. Or a kill, that works. They're so squishy, it's so weird. Let's see if I can get Rey down before she does too many whirlwinds. Maybe I can preserve some banners by going for the early kill here. Does she not have all the Zetas? I never checked, because I just reduced her turn meter. She must be missing one. Let's try and put her in the damage immunity, I guess. Yeah, I didn't really want to, because then I could already get the kill, but didn't have too much of a choice there. That's no damage at all. Let's just try this. I'm gonna lose one more for sure, I think. Okay, nice. I was hoping I could pull that off, but I mean, it's still like 4 more banners than I would get otherwise. So that's nothing too amazing, but got the job done. Let's see, what do we want to do next? The resistance team's probably gonna Padme this one, then use my resistance against their Padme, and then Jedi against the Grievous team. So let's actually start with, like normal scene, what you would do is work your way through the bottom zone first. That's what a lot of people like to do. I usually follow that approach, but sometimes depending on what you might want to use to take out a team instead, you could change things up a little bit. So that's what I did in this case. I went for the Night Sister team because I knew that if I would fail that, I'd have to change some things up potentially, and it can be good to do that. Now in this case, my main interest would probably be to still clear Rey Jedi training so I can clear as much of the board as possible. So I guess I should just Padme this one first, and then I can work up top to try to take out as many teams as possible. That's always the goal. So let's do that. Probably don't really need to bring a tank, so maybe I could save GK. Could be a decent idea. I can also put in R2-D2. That would allow me to, because I don't need R2 against the Padme team. So that could be a nice choice actually. Save GK, maybe he can help me in some way in the back or elsewhere. I'll have to see. But GK is an incredible tank, and this resistance team shouldn't need him in there, I think. Maybe I'll eat my words in a sec. Can't imagine it though. I'll have to see. Alright, put some... Poe is definitely gonna taunt in a moment. So that's going to be a bit annoying, but he shouldn't be able to land any, let's see, who's the tankiest here? I think R2 himself can take it in this case. Yeah, Poe shouldn't be able to land any exposes, is what I wanted to say. Alright, she should go down. Veteran Chewie should be next. 28 stacks of courage, that's pretty crazy. 26, yeah, they're all super pumped here. I'll take out BB-8. I think this one can be evaded, right? Yeah. So do it with the burn instead of the basic, then she goes down. And that's it, 59. There's so many attacks in the game that can be evaded that you might not remember at first, like Padme's basic as well. It's useful if you do know them, but that won't always be the case. So he did change something up. I am so impressed. He went for Stormtrooper Han with Captain Han Solo and his new relic Wampa. I guess he got those since last week, so a couple of the upgrades that he has instead of Malak are indeed on Wampa, Captain Han Solo, Lando, those kind of characters for the Luke event. So he's done that, and because of that, what did he save himself? His new team is on offense, and that's a strange choice. Not a lot of people do that. But yeah, let's go against the Padme team next. So Rage at a Training, BB-8, C-3PO, and then the Resistance Heroes. And go in with that one. Now Shakti does change some things because she has a cleanse, which can be pretty annoying for me to try to get through GK. So we'll see how this one goes. So start by putting offense down, which was unfortunately resisted. So this one's gonna hurt a little bit. Put on a basic here, but Shakti might cleanse that. I don't know what her first preferred move is, but this could actually end up pretty bad, depending on what she does next. So go for General Kenobi. Yeah, she does cleanse, that's pretty annoying. And then go for Finn. Okay, this one's probably gonna be a loss. And a good learning experience for me. I haven't fought one with Shaq yet, and I thought it was mostly gonna be okay. But yeah, she can be pretty nasty here. So this is the one I need to do here. Dispel the buffs and inflict the buff immunity for 2 turns. Got resisted as well. I thought I would burn through the bonus protection there. So that's pretty annoying. Okay. So far this is turning out to be a pretty messy Grand Arena. But I knew that going into it, setting myself up for a very tricky situation there with the feat hunting. Let's call it that. I'm gonna go for the group attack here. I think it doesn't accomplish too much. Other than just giving me this stack of translation. Let's just put it on BB-8 here. Who is now dead? Did that make him a target? I feel like that made him a target. Yeah, let's back out of this one. Alright, so if I still want to try to clear as much as possible, then I'm gonna JKR the Padme team. And then I will probably do Traya up against Grievous. And then I won't be getting a full clear, likely. I'll have to see what I can do. But let's do that one next. Playing a bit of a sloppier Grand Arena, which is fine. Let me just check. Yeah. Had to make sure I didn't click on the wrong team there. Wouldn't be the first time. Nope. Okay, no more muscle memory crap here, please. Okay, not gonna bring GK for this one. Any reason to do anything different? No. Okay, direct focus you. And let's do a basic on him. Okay, assist calls on General Kenobi. And now we try to get the kill. Perfect. They're not happy with my Jolie at all. Rude. Let's just go for GK for a bit until I get my direct focus back. Could have tried to steal the buffs there, but there's not too much point to do it if you're gonna lose the ones that you have on you, and that was the case for me. At least dispelling that did absolutely nothing. He has most turn meter. Now I'll steal some. But yeah, as you can see there, he loses a lot of it. So let's try and get a big hit in a moment. I should probably save it. There we go. Burn through the bonus protection. They really like Jolie. It's pretty crazy. Okay. I think I just... that was a bad idea. Don't know why I did that. I need to pay attention to Shaq being there. Don't know why I'm playing this so poorly. I could say something about being tired, which I am, but that just sounds like an awful excuse. Okay, do a basic on GK. Call in an assist, and then a special on her. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's swap with Bastilla. Get that taunt out of here. Put it on Jolie. And spread this, whatever it is. Nothing much from the looks of it. Let's go for Shaq because she has most... Oof. Almost a death sentence for my JKR here. Call you in. I could have called in my JKR to heal him up there, I guess. I don't know why I keep doing that. So anyone I can still max, probably not happening. Maybe JKR. A very nice dodge. Maybe I can top off both of them here. Looks like it. Almost. Okay. Well, that worked. Then the Grievous team. That one's going to be ugly. I'm just going to do a repeat of what I did last time. Unfortunately, here Grievous is a little bit faster. So I think it's going to be a bit ugly. But we'll see how it goes. In theory, the team works. In practice, I've yet to make it consistent. Then for the back, I still have Geos to take out one of the teams, and then Nest with GK and like... Oh, my Boba! My Boba can do stuff. Amazing. Imagine that one. Like, imagine still putting together a team. But then I gotta leave out Vader. Dang. There's nothing else I can do here, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Let's check the B1 and stuff. If I could squeeze that out, that would be pretty funny. Still coming around to the feat. I mean, they're super slow, right? What's just gonna put out his tech? That's gonna be one assist call. Just thinking here. B2 is very fast, unfortunately. Yeah, no. I have to use Vader here. I don't see another way. I can try and risk it with Dooku and try to not get overrun, but it's very risky. If I drop Thrawn or Traya, then it's pretty much game over. So I have to play it safe here, unfortunately. Which is not even safe, but safe in terms of full clearing. Because full clearing is worth more banners than defeat. Alright. Just had to quickly fantasize about that one, I guess. Let's hope this one works anyway. So B2 gets the taunting tech here, which is always really annoying, but like it's annoying if you use this team, the one I'm using. For most people it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to start with this one. So I don't need Magna to also be taunting. Let's try and get a couple ability blocks in, that would be terrific. None on Grievous, that's let's say, less ideal. Okay, so B2, even if he takes a turn, he would cleanse my ability block, but I don't have a way to go around it now. So I'm gonna be taking an AoE coming in probably from Grievous, as he's gonna fill up the turn meter now. So swap with Treya, who's lost a lot of turn meter, unfortunately. Yeah, this one's gonna be ugly. Put this one on Nihilus. Hopefully I can drain his AoE here. It should land. It's got a 100% chance, but you never know. The Isolate also stops B2 from generating more AoEs here, so that's pretty good. But if Magna counters here, he doesn't. Okay, so then I can get the Fracture in. Alright, that's pretty good. B1's still gonna heal Grievous back up, so I should be all set for a Annihilate, hopefully. Just waiting for him to do his thing. He doesn't heal Grievous, that's odd. That's normally seeing what the AI defaults to. I mean, maybe the reduction of the cooldown works on the special. I think that's why it happened actually. Yeah, kinda did it to myself there. Okay, well let's focus on B2 for a bit. B1 should move before my Nihilus, I think. So I'm going to be forced to annihilate Magna Guard, but I think I'll do it. I'll get the Annihilate back. And if not, I just need to get it down to Grievous and then I'll get through. Yeah, B1's going to die either way. So I might as well do it now before Grievous takes another turn. As Grievous himself will kill B1. Oh, don't even get the chance, you're joking. Oh, that's awful. Okay. Still in the race. Watt can also... No, he can't bring back Magna, fortunately. Because of the Annihilate. Should have maybe saved that one. That's a bit reckless. No buffs to the spell here, but I've got the Annihilate coming up quickly. Especially right now. Okay, Scion managed to stay alive. I thought I would have it already. Apparently I can't even count to 3 today. Okay, perfect. Let's get him out of here. If I can manage, there we go. So it's not pretty on banners, but it gets the job done even if I don't manage to full clear the board. I can whittle down a lone Grievous or with one extra character or whatever. It's just a matter of breaking the team. Alright. Then let's go for... what's going to be smartest here? I think Geos against the Stormtrooper Han team might be smartest because it's my sort of my strongest remaining team, and my Nest can definitely handle their Nest, I think. Wouldn't really want to do Nest against Wampa, I think, and all the revives and the healing, etc. I'd rather do my Geos over there, but even then, that's a pretty durable team he's got. I mean, I could put something together with Kira, Veteran, Han, and Nest. I just need some kind of control for Wampa on there, because it's not like they're taunting from the start, and Wampa is really slow. I guess Geos would do fine, as long as I go for Wampa first. Yeah, let's try that. Just need to get an ability block in. Barris obviously cleanses, so that's a little bit annoying, but I think all things considered, I should be okay. So let's try and see if we can get an early kill on Wampa here. Call in Spy. Barris obviously gains a lot of turn meter here and cleanses the weakest enemy. Ally, that is. But another thing I could do is sort of alternate between, like, reduce the turn meter on Barris, because otherwise she's gonna cleanse the debuffs again at the start of Spy's turn. Let me try that. Push her back a bit. No, that doesn't work. But she is the weakest now, so she cleanses herself. So that does actually work. Let me just go for her again, though. I need to line up the Spy special on Wampa. There we go. Easy game. And now control Visas, who is of course going to get cleansed too. So it's a pretty neat combination. There she goes. Yeah, it's a pretty neat combination because you're forced to like, you can try to take out Visas, but it's going to make Barris gain a lot of turn meter, who then cleanses Visas, so you can't keep her under control with the turn meter. So in that regards, it works really well, and I have an interesting challenge ahead of me here to try to get through. So maybe the first skill would have been smarter on Visas. I won't be able to debuff Wampa now, probably. And that's going to be a tricky one to get through. It's also just odd that Visas is so durable so far. So let me go for Barris next. As long as they're down, I can take down a lone Wampa, hopefully. It's the goal anyway. Let's go for him, her. Yeah, Barris is gonna need to be taken down by a Spy special for sure. Maybe I can consider burning through the protection on Wampa there. But I think I'd rather get down a couple characters first. Wampa takes a while to ramp up anyway. And do it with a Spy special. Okay. Get Stormtrooper Han down as well. They get a lot of extra protection from his lead, for sure. Okay, that was his revive wasted. I was hoping that would happen. Can I please get a Spy special? There it is. Okay. And now I'm gonna need to get it back, and that's gonna take me a while, so not too happy with that. Let's do this. Should have it back in a sec now. Oh, that's a bit quicker than I thought. But that's Barris gone. That should make this a whole lot easier. Get the double move in there. There we go. Should have probably gone for Barris a bit sooner there. I'm just gonna autoplay the rest of this one. And there we go. So then against the Kira Nest team, I'm probably gonna do something similar to them, I guess. So I don't really want to lose my, just thinking what I want to do here, I don't really want to lose my Kira, which I very likely would. And I don't really need the protection regeneration on my Nest that much. Boba could also be a nice choice. But I guess I'll bring her, might as well. It's not gonna be a banner match anyway, I think. And if it is, then I probably already lost. Also don't really need GK for this one. Just looking at the board here, I mean, it's a bunch of Gear 8, Gear 10. Just Kira Nest is enough. So let's go with that. Scoundrels. And in the event that it's not enough, I can come up with some other interesting combinations still, I suppose. So take out Vander Chewie immediately. Needed a little help there, it seems. go. Take out Kira. Almost take out Kira. Wow, she actually dazed me there. Is that irresistible? I have no idea. She's landing everything. What is this? I know she gets some potency boosts, but I didn't think it was going to be this big. Alright, she's gone, and then I'll just autoplay through the rest because that's going to take a little while. Right, well, pretty sloppy round. Probably going to have similar banners to last time, I think. I don't know how many attempts I took for stuff then. Hitting a Gear 12 L3 for 5k, that is very sad. Let's get through the fleet then. So he's got triple tank, Galactic Republic. Let's go in with the 4 ships again. Start on Sunfac. Make the Houndstooth Taunt because that's so much fun. I don't want to get rid of Houndstooth Taunt right now because he has the buff immunity, which means I can burn through him. So let's do that. Or at least burn through part of what he's got going for him so far. Kill Sunfac. Let's make some progress on this one. And then it's just this ship and probably Spy? Yeah. Which puts my Plo at a solid risk. So something I could do here is swap that... What is that mark thing? What's it called actually? I never really know. Taunt. It's just called Taunt. Okay. Thought it was some kind of mark. Yeah, put that on Plo himself, but then he's gonna taunt for a turn. Is one way of cleansing it. I'd rather just grant some protection up. Because I'm gonna lose him anyway. Can protect him a little bit here. Okay, good. Cleanse that, then he should lose his own. Normally seen, everyone should make it out alive here, I think. That's usually how it goes in arena testing anyway. Yeah, 64. Still lost a lot of protection banners, but that's fine. So 1875, bit better than last time, but I don't really see my opponent getting a whole lot further. He's got, for himself, a Jedi team, he's got a Darth Revan team and General Skywalker. And that's more or less it. The Geos. But again, he doesn't have what, so that'll be an interesting challenge for him to use those Geos anywhere. I guess against First Order he could try. But yeah, that was my round. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do for the last round. Like, probably not live. Maybe I'll record some of the fights because it is the final match of the round. But I'll be traveling a little bit, and I saw that next week's Grand Arena is going to launch pretty much with just a day in between. Normally seen they do a week, so I have no idea how much I'll be able to show of that either. I'll see if I can set something up and still record my matches, but yeah, you'll just have to see. So I hope all your rounds went well. I'll be back after my opponent attacked to show you how it went.